Kent Kramer is hard at work in his East Missoula shop restoring another classic Airstream.
Exterior polish from the dull oxidized aluminum to mirror finish shiny beauty, to replace appliances, replace axles, running gear, fix all systems, plumbing, electrical, propane, and then complete interior fit outs with brand new custom cabinetry. And that's kind of the fun part for us, is getting a little creative and artistic with the interior woodworking.
It's a business and trend that turned him from everyday carpenter to a specialist capable of restoring the recreation of days gone by. The names echo through the decades, brands that once epitomized the post-war travel spirit. Kent specializes in the Airstream, some as old as the 1940s because of their value and special style. But he's worked on many of the wood-frame canned ham campers too, although he says those are a trickier proposition.
Crawl under it if you can, poke around on the subfloor for any soft spots in the flooring, give it a shake from the outside to see how stable it is. You could really be biting off more than you want to chew by buying a cheap $500 vintage camper and then paying someone or trying to fix it up yourself.
On Finley Point, Robert Kohler and his brother Brian started to restore a 15-foot Aloha camper, only to find the family heirloom for half a century was full of dry rot. They had to rebuild all but one wall.
You get into these things and the construction is completely backwards from normal construction.
And finding surprises, too, such as Grandpa's old whiskey flask, hidden where Grandma wouldn't find it.
Just all the memories flood back when you sit in here. Me and my brother have sat in here during various stages of the construction and just soak it in. And waking up late, my grandfather had already gone fishing and I was mad, and rushing out the door.
In my family, we have a soft spot for these old campers. Our Shasta, complete with its trademark wings, survived many a Bragg family adventure before our daughter took over.
It's great because I think back to the memories I had as a child and going out and having hot dogs, cozying in, maybe going to the lake, and even if it was raining, there we were, popping popcorn, having a great old time. So to be able to have those experiences with my children is exciting to me because I know it's something they'll look back on in the future. It's about 53 years old. It's a 1961 Shasta travel trailer. I have to remind the kids it's almost like taking grandma out to go camping, and I have to tell them take it easy. They kind of get wild and rambunctious. They're always excited to go camping, but you got to kind of take it easy with an older trailer like this.
Yeah, a lot of people are looking back to their childhood. It's like, well, we had one of these when we were a kid, or I always saw these driving by when we were sleeping in our tents, and I wanted one so bad when I was a kid, and I'm going to have one now, by golly.
And those ambitions overshadow the restoration problems, especially when the goal is sharing the accomplishment with a grandmother who's 100 years young.
The maiden voyage is down to Grandma's house, park it back in the yard, walk her out and bring her out and sit down, probably, put a pot of coffee on the propane stove and just sitting there with her one more time.
So for some people, this trend of retro RVing is all about making a fun investment. For others, it's about the memories. Sitting at a table like this and enjoying cold cereal or pancakes in the morning, or a game of fish late into the night. On special assignment, Dennis Bragg, MTN News.